What is up, comic book fans, readers, collectors, cover lovers? Everyone is welcome here at Nerdy Geeks Comics, no matter how you collect. Today is Friday, April the 3rd, 2026, and I am dropping my final order cutoff video or my FOC video for this coming Monday, April the 6th, 2026. So this isn't the biggest FOC for me. I have been trying to cut back because I am out of room. I mean, it's no longer I'm running out. I am out of room. So I cut it back a little bit. It's still a pretty decent FOC, but it's not in the 50s like y'all are used to seeing me do. But it's still a pretty good FOC. There's a lot of books out there that we may be able to spec on. I don't know. We'll find out. You know me. I really don't tell y'all what spec. I just show you what I'm picking up, and then if y'all see something that interests you, go ahead and pick it up. But either way, it's gonna be a good FOC week. So let's get to my list. So like I said, this is my final order cutoff for this coming Monday, April the 6th, 2026. So if you see something on here that you already don't have on your FOC list, go ahead and contact your LCS, whatever online retailer you buy from, put in your orders so you can make sure that you get your discounts, because this hobby is expensive, and as long as you FOC your books, that's as cheap as you're going to be able to get it, because you don't want to have to chase these books on the secondary market if they end up becoming hot books. Here we go. So to start us off, we have Alien King Killer, issue number 2. This cover is the 1 in 25 by Lucho Parillo. A really fantastic cover right here, guys. I mean, this cover is fantastic. I know Lucho and Carla are known for doing their pinup art, which is amazing. But when they get into the horror, they can do a really good job with that too. So I'm hoping that this is ordered enough from my LCS that they're going to qualify for this 1 in 25. If not, I may end up being one of those people who's trying to chase this on the secondary market. Next up, we have The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 28. This is the Roberta Ingrinata, I hope I said that right, Magic the Gathering variant. So I am into Magic the Gathering. I'm learning how to play. I've always wanted to play, and I finally found a group that I can learn with and I'll feel comfortable with. So I just picked up my first deck, which was the Doctor Who set. Hopefully I can make a pretty decent set. What I'm really looking forward to is the Star Trek deck that's coming out, I want to say in November. That's going to be fantastic. I'm going to try and pick up every card and complete the whole thing. I love Star Trek. Trekkie, y'all know. If you're new, well, actually, if you're new, you don't know, but I'm a huge Trekkie. But this Magic the Gathering cover of The Amazing Spider-Man is really fantastic. And there's going to be a few of these. So if you like these too, you know, put them on your FOC list. But also, just so you know, all of these that I'm showing you are the Magic the Gathering variants. There's also a 1 in 50 that takes away all the card art and you just have the actual art on the cover. Pick those up if you want. This is really the only one that I liked of those. I still don't know if I'm going to pick it up or not, because here we have full art. The others, you just kind of have the box. So I'm probably not going to pick those up. This one, I might. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Okay, next up, we have Captain Marvel Dark Past, issue number 2. This is the Aka Miss Marvel variant. And as I told y'all for issue number 1, I love Captain Marvel in the original, or I love Carol Danvers in the original Miss Marvel costume. That's my favorite version. So, and I do notice that Marvel is putting her in that costume a lot on these books. Of course, it is Dark Past, so this is probably before she was Captain Marvel. I haven't read issue number 1, so I can't tell y'all. It did just come out this week, so I will be reading it. But I do love it when they put her in the original Miss Marvel costume. Here we have DC X Sonic the Hedgehog, issue number 1. This is the 6th printing by Min-Ho Kim, and this is a connecting cover variant. So I'm going to show you all the covers, and then I'm going to show you what they look like connected the best I was able to do. So here's the 6th printing of issue number 2, issue number 3, issue number 4, and issue number 5. And there is what they look like, all connected. Looks really cool together. I'm gonna make sure to pick this up. I love connecting covers, and these connect very well. So I'm looking forward to picking these up. Awesome. All right, here we have Elric, the Sleeping Sorceress, issue number 1. This is cover D, which is the map wraparound variant. This looks like it could be, your kind of interesting, fantasy type book, but this is a cover buy for me. I mean, I am looking forward to reading this, but I love maps, especially in like fantasy and things like that. And then I'm a sucker. Whenever you give me a book and there's a map in it, like at the beginning of Dork, like with Lord of the Rings, I love it when there's maps. So I'm definitely picking this up specifically because it's a map, but I am interested in giving this a read. So hopefully it'll be a really good read. Okay, here we have Excommunicated, issue number 1. This is cover D, which is the 1 in 30 Ito variant. As I've told y'all before, I'm a big Ito fan. I try and pick up anything he puts out, and specifically his ratios tend to go for a lot of money. So I'm hoping that I do qualify with my LCS to be able to pick this up. If not, I did pre-order this from Golden Apple. They actually did have a sale where it was 50% off, where you get the entire set. I think it's like 6 or 7 covers. So you got everything for about $90. So, and it was marked down, it was 50% off. So I thought that was a great deal. You get, your main cover. I think there's like 6 or 7 covers, and one is a 1 in 50. So I went ahead and picked that up, but hopefully I'll be able to pick this up for my LCS, and that way I can have, at least 2 copies of it. We'll find out, but this is a fantastic Ito cover. Of course, I'm going to be picking up cover F, which is the 1 in 50 Ito Virgin variant. As I said, I'm, $90, and I get the 1 in 30, the 1 in 50. I think there's a 1 in 20, and there's a couple of regular open order covers. Definitely grabbing those. Okay, here we have cover G, which is the Tyler Crook Extreme Unholy Bag variant. I have no idea what this is going to be, but I do know that a lot of these black bags have been going for decent money recently, so I am gonna pick it up. I have no idea what this is possibly gonna be, but we're gonna find out. And just to give you a little heads up on what this story is about, it's supposedly about I believe it's a nun and a demon who have both been excommunicated from, each of their, factions because of a botched exorcism, and they're now having to work together in order to stop kind of an end of the world type prophecy that may or may not be happening. It sounds like it could be interesting, so I'm definitely going to pick it up. Hopefully it's a good read. We've been getting a lot of really good indie books, specifically horror-based books, and I am all in for it. And the fact that they have really great covers, I'm even more ecstatic about. Okay, up next we have Fantastic Four, issue number 11. This is the Javier Charro Magic the Gathering variant. So again, another Magic the Gathering cover. So this is one of the ones I was telling you about, that there is a 1 in 50, but whenever you get to the 1 in 50, it's basically just the artwork is kind of put in the middle, and then there's kind of like, you know, empty space on top and bottom. That doesn't interest me that much, so I'm just going for the regular trade dress on this one, but a really great meme cover right here. All right, here we have Godzilla versus America, Texas, issue number 1. This is cover A by Matt Frank, and this is an awesome cover. Now, I may be biased, but to me, this is one of the best covers we've gotten on these. Chicago had a pretty good one. Boston had a pretty good one. Kansas City was okay. Portland was okay. But I really love this one. This one is a really fantastic cover. I love how they put, you know, of course, the cattle right there, the famous Texas Longhorns. You got the state flag back there. Godzilla is huge. I love it. I am definitely going to be picking this up along with cover B by Sam Lotfi. I'm going to say Lotfi. This one, I like it, but Godzilla's tail looks extremely long. Like, it feels like he's way far away from that bridge, and yet somehow his tail is not only still under it, but curling up. I don't remember Godzilla's tail being that long. It's still a cool cover. I can't tell what city he's walking to, though. Like, I don't know. But I do love this cover, along with this Virgin variant, because you know I'm going to pick up the Virgin variant. And, of course, I'm going to be picking up this 1 in 50, the Matt Frank Virgin variant. Again, I'm hoping my LCS qualifies for this. If not, I might have to pick it up from Golden Apple. I think Golden Apple has a complete set for like 200 maybe, which is a lot, because you're only getting 4 books for that. That's not, like I said, that Excommunicated, $90, you're getting 7 books. This one you're only getting 4. I'm guessing that since I am in Texas, this might be a book that people around here are going to want to pick up. So I'm hoping that they do qualify for this. I do need to talk to them, because if I need to order, you know, a couple of extra, you know, cover A and cover B to qualify, I'll go ahead and do that. But I do love these covers. And I'm hoping maybe we get an issue number 2, because you know how they say everything is bigger in Texas? Maybe Godzilla needs a little bit extra time to get around. It'd be pretty cool. Maybe we see him going after a specific city. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, here we have Hello Darkness, issue number 21. This is cover B by Jenny Frizen. A really fantastic cover right here. You have just a complete red background. You have the reflection where we have, I want to say it's Darcy. I don't remember. I remember looking it up before, but I have completely forgotten. If y'all know the name, let me know. Put in the comments. I would really appreciate it. So I will also be picking up cover C, the Tristan Jones Virgin variant. This is a really trippy cover right here. If you look at this, you see what's happening. We have some decorations off of this construction crane. Really creepy and fantastic cover. Hello Darkness has some really great covers. I'm really definitely going to pick this one up. And here we have cover F, which is the Miguel Mercado variant. Again, here we have our main character somehow in the eyeball of somebody and wiping the blood away. Really creepy cover. I have never seen anything like this, but it is an awesome cover. There is also a 1 in 20 Virgin variant of this if you want to pick that one up. I don't feel like the trade dress is really blocking too much of the art. I mean, all we're really missing is the eyebrow on top. I'm fine with just picking up the trade dress, but a really great cover. Okay, we're going to have a few of these because here we have the 50th issue of I Hate Fairyland. This is cover A by Derek Loffman. Really fantastic cover. So we're already at 50. It looks like she just went all out and took out everybody. The one character that's been put on that spike is, I find really funny. But this is a great cover. But there are a lot of these. I think there's around 12 covers. I'm not picking up all of them, but I am picking up a few of them. Like this one, which is cover E by Brett Bean. Brett Bean has been really big ever since Dork came out. So I'm definitely going to make sure to pick this cover up. Along with this one, the cover F by Jonathan Wayshak. So, of course, this is a really creepy, more gothic looking cover. And Jonathan Wayshak is the one who was doing those variants for Nectar that just exploded. So, of course, I'm going to be picking this up. Along with cover K, which is the 1 in 25 Peach Momoko variant. Another really creepy and great cover right here. And here we have cover L, which is the 1 in 50 Daniel Warren Johnson variant, where she just looked like she split somebody's head in half. Really awesome cover. And as I said, there are a ton of variants. These are the ones that I am going to make sure to try and pick up. Hopefully I can qualify for this 1 in 50. We'll find out. But there is also, it also goes up to a 1 in 250. But I don't think my LCS will qualify for that one, but I'm definitely going to try for these. All right, here we have Mark Spector, Moon Knight, issue number 4. This is the Critch Bachalo Magic the Gathering variant. And here we have Spider-Punk. Again, I told you, I'm picking all of these up. They're really great covers. I love that they're, mixing it with Magic the Gathering, especially since we did have that Spider-Man Magic the Gathering set that came out a while back. But really great cover right here. Along with this Ultimate Impact Reborn issue number 1. This is the In-Hyuk Lee variant, and we have Miles on this one. So a really great cover. I mean, I keep saying that, but these Magic the Gathering covers are really awesome. I hope this is something that we continue to get, as there's a new Marvel set coming out. And hopefully whenever the Star Trek set comes out, we get some of those. That would be really interesting. Okay, here we have, I want to say this is like the 3rd time I've had this on my FOC. Viking Moon was a book that came out months ago. I read issue number 1 and 2. They were really fantastic reads. However, it has been months since they came out. And I want to say this is the 3rd or 4th time I've had issue number 3 on my FOC list. Hopefully this time it doesn't get pushed back again. But again, here we go. The Marcelo Fruzen only variant that there is. I feel like this could have been a really epic series, but I don't know what happened, man. They just dropped the ball. I know a lot of people were liking it, but I feel like this is just falling out of the wayside and people are just forgetting about it. Hopefully they stick the landing and hopefully we get more of the consistent release until this series is over. But I am still going to be holding out hope that they finish it really well and that it starts to come out, more regularly. All right, here we have Wade Wilson, Deadpool, issue number 4. This is the 1 in 25 Nicoletta Baldari variant. I like this cover. This is just a silly cover. Deadpool is exactly what you would expect from him. A really great cover. I have read issue number 1 and 2. I am enjoying it. I am a Deadpool fan, but I don't like everything that Deadpool comes out with. But this one I have enjoyed. It's not the best series, but it still has my attention and I'm still enjoying it. I will also be picking up this variant by Puppeteer Lee. A really great, this is your less jokey Deadpool and your more serious, murdering spree Deadpool. Really like it. Okay, here we have White Sky, issue number 3. This is cover C by JP Mavinga. This is the I Hate Fairyland team-ups. So there are actually a lot of I Hate Fairyland team-ups. There's some I am picking up, but I'm not picking up all of them. Just like with the Invincible, I'm not picking up all of them. I don't need all of them. I'm just picking up the ones I like. And this one to me is a really cool cover. All right, here we have Zatanna, issue number 1. This is cover B by Eom. A really fantastic Zatanna cover right here. So we've been getting, the absolute Zatanna covers. Well, now we're getting the regular Zatanna. I did enjoy Bringing Down the House. I did enjoy that. That was a fun series. Hopefully this is a good series. I don't know if this is going to be a limited series or if this is going to be, an actual series run. We'll find out, but a really fantastic covers. And there's actually quite a few really nice covers to this. Like here, we have cover C, the Adam Hughes variant. And as you know, back in, I want to say 2011-ish, maybe, Adam Hughes had that Zatanna run. I think it was a 16-issue series, somewhere around there. And some of the books that he put out are really fantastic. So hopefully this becomes one of those classic covers. We'll find out. I will also be picking up cover G, which is the 1 in 25 Julian Totino variant. Oh, Totino Tedesco variant. This is also a really fantastic cover of Zatanna right here. I do love it when we have the Zatanna poster in the background, especially like whenever Adam Hughes did it, where it looks like a Zatanna book, but it's actually Catwoman walking through the streets of Gotham in, one of the Catwoman covers that Adam Hughes did. But basically you have a small character of Catwoman right here and a huge mural of a Zatanna poster. Looks really awesome. All right. Now we're here to the honorable mentions. So these are books that I may or may not be picking up, but I want y'all to be aware of them, because if there's something that might interest you, go ahead and pick them up. So to start us off, we have I Hate Fairyland, issue number 50. This is cover N, which is the 1 in 250 Todd McFarlane variant. I do really like this cover. I love how McFarlane included, his Spawn characters in here, as we have the Violator right there. But I don't think I can swing this. This is probably going to be one of those ghost covers. But man, if I could get my hands on this book, I would absolutely love to have this in my collection. If y'all can swing it, congratulations, because this looks like it's going to be an awesome book to have in the collection. Okay, so just like with the DC Sonic, DCKO is also having a bunch of 4th and 2nd printings. So here we have issues 1 through 4. Here's what they look like in the connecting cover. Let me adjust something really quickly right here. That really didn't help much, but you get the idea. But here we have a really nice connecting cover of the DCKO series. I don't know if I'm going to pick this up. I am a sucker for connecting covers, and this one looks really fantastic. I love how you have Darkseid across the entire background of it as the battles are happening down in front. A really great cover. There is also a 5th issue, but whenever I did check this morning, that one the cover art hadn't shown up yet. So there is actually a 5th cover to this. So really fantastic. As I'm talking about it right now, I probably will be picking this one up. Okay, here we have Mask, issue number 1. This is cover B by J. Scott Campbell. So I want to say there's 18 different variants to this. It's something I'm probably not too excited to pick up, except it is going to be attached to the Energon universe, and that might make it something that actually, gets going, because just about everything that's been attached to that has been doing very well. So I'll probably go ahead and pick this up. Will it be a good read? I don't know. I mean, Robert Kirkman is the one who's pulling it in. So, he tends to do really good work. So I'm going to give it a shot. But there's this cover B. Here we have cover C by Cedric Pouliot. I love this 80s nostalgia look. It looks like, Miami Vice or Grand Theft Auto Vice City in the background. It's a pretty nice cover right here. And I also like this cover D by Mark Spears. This is a pretty cool cover. I really do like this. Mark Spears' artwork actually works really well with this. So like I said, these are the three I'm picking up, but there are 18 different covers. So, if you're interested in this series, go look it up, see if there's a cover that interests you, and go ahead and add it to your FOC list. And here we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 18. This is a 1 in 50 Brett Bean cover. Now, the only reason I'm adding this one is because Brett Bean has been pretty hot recently because of Dork, of course. And here you have a ratio of his. So if this art interests you, or if you're reading this series and maybe it's something you're going to want to pick up, go ahead and grab it. All right. We made it to the totals, so let's see how we're doing. I had 8 books for DC, so a fairly low DC, and 5 of those are that Sonic the Hedgehog reprints. So really low numbers for DC for me compared to normal. 18 indies, and again, most of these were from I Hate Fairyland. So as I said, this was a fairly, low FOC for me, because if you take away those 5 issues of I Hate Fairyland, I'm at 13 or 12 or whatever. I don't remember, but I don't remember how many I had on there. I had a few, but again, a low week for me. And let's go next. We have 8 books from Marvel. So hey, look at that, 888. Hopefully that's a good sign. Let's see what that does. Hopefully the next time y'all see me, I've won the lottery and this is amazing, or I found an Amazing Fantasy 15 in some garage sale. We'll find out. But I do like that 888. Oh man, just missed out on 4 8s, but I still got a 9 for 9 ratios. That all depends on whether I qualify for all of them. So it still could end up being 8 ratios for a grand total of 34 books. A really good week for me, because normally, like I said, I'm in the 50s. I want to say I may have been in the 60s once. So 34 is a good week for me. So if you made it this far, please hit the like button, click the subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, so that way you're able to follow me and you see everything I do. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about my FOC list. Is there something that you think I should have added to this list? Is there something you're specking on that you're like, hey, Nerdy, you should check this book out just in case? Give me a comment and let me know. And also, if you're interested in my content, these are all of my shows that I put out. Check any one out you have. I put out three videos a week, and I usually do one live stream for sure, sometimes 2. So let me know what you think of my live streams or my other videos. Check them out. I appreciate y'all. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.